So hello guys and welcome to the second Boss Book Club. We did this in the first week and we read a book called Who Did What by an amazing author, a really great young man called Neil McLaughlin. But today we are reading a book by a French author whose name I cannot pronounce. Can somebody tell me the name of the author? Antoine.
His name is.
I know it.
Wait.
Antoine de Saint-Exupéry with my French accent. Okay. The book is called The Little Prince, and I chose this book.
I like Little Prince.
Yes, I chose this book because I wanted to find a book that was inspirational and thought-provoking. And when I was searching for a book, this one came top on Google, and it said books for young people that all adults should read. So I thought, okay, let's try this one. And then my wife, she said, "Oh, I love this book." So I said, "Okay, let's try this book." So let's start to talk about this book. Let's begin with Leanne. Leanne, how did the book?
Yes.
Before. Oh, Andrea is here. 1 second. Actually, before we begin the discussion about the book. Hi, Andrea.
Hello.
How are you?
I am really good.
Good. Before we start the discussion about the book, if you enjoyed the book, please go like this. If you did not enjoy the book, please go like this. Okay? Did you enjoy the book?
You don't?
No.
How dare you?
Didn't?
No.
Wait a minute.
But
You are grown up.
I am very, very happy to hear that you guys enjoyed it. And now I feel like rather than talking about the book, well, we will talk about it, but you guys have to tell me why you enjoyed it. I will tell you.
Film is very good.
I will tell you later why I didn't like it, but I want you to kind of sell the book to me. Say, Neil, read it again. So, Leanne, how did the book make you feel?
I wanted to say why I enjoy it. Can I say this before?
Yes, of course. Why did you?
All right, I enjoyed it because there were so many different views to the different planets, and this was very interesting. But yes.
Good. Actually, this is a good idea. I would like to ask everybody why you enjoyed the books. Tis, why did you enjoy it?
So a lot of parts in the book were very funny, like the part of the different planets, or the first meeting of the little prince and the pilot. So it was pretty funny, and yes, okay. Also very serious in some parts, but funny too.
All right, Arsene, did you read it? Okay. Your microphone is up. 1 second.
Yeah. Well, you didn't send me the link. I checked my email just now and there isn't any link.
I actually sent it, I think, to your mother on Friday last week. So, sorry.
To my mother. Okay.
Yeah. So she was.
No problem.
Oh, we have a new.
We
have a new student. Look, he looks really silly. Look at his hair. It's so silly. Oh, it's Harry. Hi, Harry.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Misha.
Misha's here. Sorry I'm a bit late.
That's all right. Okay, so no problem, Arsene. Anastasia, why did you enjoy it?
Because it has a really nice ending, a little emotional, and it you can learn from a lot of things from this book, and the story was really really interesting in my opinion, so I really enjoyed it.
Okay, I'm making some notes so we can talk about something later. Max, why did you enjoy the book?
I enjoyed this book because it's nice reading. It isn't like The Little Prince went to the planet 612 BBB or something like this. They describe this planet as they were big or small. Something was there. This lamp or this bunker. Such things, not just names.
All right, Samuele, why did you enjoy it, Samuele? Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
When I told my mom I was gonna read The Little Prince, she said, "Oh my God, I ate this book," and I also thought I would have hated this book, but at the end I found it really interesting because there are a lot of view of the world by a lot of different people, and there is also it is meaningful about the friendship.
Where did you go, Samuele? You just disappeared. Oh, you're there. You moved. Okay. So because your mother said she hated it, you expected to hate it also.
Yeah,
Maybe this is
but
maybe
I enjoy it.
I don't know how old your mother is, but maybe for older people it's a bit
I think so.
different. Maybe it's different. But I really enjoy books. I love reading books for like middle graders. Some of the best, like for example, have you read The Hunger Games? Anybody?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, did.
I love The Hunger Games. Like for me, The Hunger Games, which is for teenagers, so they said, it's written for teenagers. It's like some of the best books I have ever read. I could not stop reading
I
them.
agree.
I love The Hunger Games. Misha, did you read the book?
Huh?
Did you read the book?
The book?
The Little Prince?
Yeah.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's it's a little bit sad, and they're describing there there is a lot of movements around the planet, so it's and there is a lot of planets that are strange planets, so it's interesting to read that, because in real world there is no that stuff like that. Yeah.
Andrea,
Yes.
did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Andrea, do you have your camera like on the wall?
No.
Because
It's on top of my computer.
you're always like this.
Because my chair is like not tall. It's low. And my camera is like really high.
Do you have a very
That's
tall
why.
computer?
I've put it. It's really short because I've shortened it.
Yeah.
If you want, I can adjust the camera.
Next
Is this
time.
better?
Yeah, next time in Boss, in our summer school, every morning we have room inspections. Samuele, Anastasia, and Arsene will know this. I come to everybody's room in the morning. I say, good morning, how are you? Anastasia.
No, it's not like that.
In summer school it is, not in the normal school, but in summer school, yes. Anastasia, Samuele, and Arsene, do you think that Andrea will pass room inspections?
No, I think.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
Why not?
Your background is a little messy,
Yeah.
but like I am messy too, so it's not like a big deal.
Yeah, because we can see his clothes are on the floor. I don't know if his bed is made. Your house.
It is.
Andrea, you cannot go for breakfast until this room is clean, okay? So anyway, I'm joking. So,
New.
Andrea, why did you enjoy the book?
Because the book was funny, kind of serious as well. It was enjoyable, and yeah, that's why I enjoyed this book.
Cool. Oh, somebody is here. 1 second. One moment, Leanne. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Katrina, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the book?
Yes.
Why?
Because I just love the story.
No. What did you love about the story?
I don't know how to say. I just.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Amina.
Hello, everyone.
How are you? Okay, let's move on. Leanne, did you want to say something?
Yes.
Hi. I'm good.
You want to say only hi? Leanne,
Yes.
did you want to say something?
Yes, I want to say that I understand your point of view because I think the book is a little bit boring on some points, but yes, I only want to say this.
Okay. Anyway, Leanne, while you are talking, I would like to ask you, how did the book make you feel? Hello, Merkhan. One moment, guys. Hello, Merkhan.
Merkhan Aidarkhan.
Arsen, do
It's
you know?
somebody Kazakh.
Do you know him?
No, I don't know.
Amina, do you know Merkhan Aidarkhan?
It's Merkhan dragon. You know, Aidarkhan, it's like in Kazakh dragon.
I think this is a friend of your auntie, Arsen. I think it's a friend of Aunt Rosa.
Hello.
Hello, Merkhan.
No, I don't think so.
Merkhan, can you hear me?
She doesn't have any friends, Merkhan.
Okay. He's left. All right, sorry, Leanne.
Yes. No problem. I'm fine.
How did the book make you feel, Leanne?
I don't know. It was interesting, but I think it was a little bit so long on some points. But I liked it. I like it. It makes me feel quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not this kind of book where you are just like, oh my god, what happens next? Sondern, but more like, oh, all right.
It made you feel more thoughtful.
Yes.
Made you think. What about you, Tis? How did it make you feel?
So the book made me feel sad in some parts. So for example, at the end, so when I don't know when he died, but because I don't know if he arrived at his planet, but also it was very funny, but sad and fun.
Okay. Anastasia, how did the book make you feel?
It makes me feel like sad at the end, like really sad. But during the book, I felt like really thoughtful, and I thought about a lot of things, and I was really interested, and like I wanted to like know what was happening next. So yeah.
Yeah, I felt the same way. When one chapter finished, I was thinking, what next? What will happen next? I also like books like this where the chapters are very short, just a few minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you have the next chapter, because it for me, this motivates me to continue reading. Sometimes when I read, I use a Kindle. I have a Kindle. So sometimes when I see in this chapter there are 30 minutes, there's 30 minutes remaining, I think, oh, 30 minutes, I have to read for 30 minutes. Sometimes it's fine because the book is exciting and I can't stop reading. But sometimes when it's a difficult book to read, it's maybe a little bit boring, you think, oh, 30 minutes. But if it's 5 minutes, even if it's boring, you think, oh, it's 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's better.
Oh, it's 5 minutes. You can continue reading. Max, how did the book make you feel?
At the end, I felt a little bit surprised and sad.
Okay.
At the beginning, I was surprised that someone is in the middle of the desert and asks someone for a sheep. And I think that this book is very good.
Why did you feel sad at the end?
Because this boy died and it's a little bit ending unhappy.
Yeah, I understand. What about Samuel? How did it make you feel?
It made me feel sad when he doesn't understand about the feelings of his rose in his planet. But it made me feel also good when he was exploring all that asteroids. He was meeting new all that people, and also when he traveled, he went to the Earth and met all that animals.
Did you tell your mum that you enjoyed it?
Not still, not yet.
You should tell her and try to convince her to try again, maybe. Misha, how did the book make you?
Yep.
How did the book make you feel?
It made me feel. First, it made me feel a little bit strange because the boy is alone on a planet, and the only his friend is a flower. But then I was like, okay, then I wasn't like just, and in the end it's a sad, really sad ending for me.
Yeah. For me, when I was reading the
And in the middle it's exciting because they are traveling around the desert and around the planets, so it's interesting what will be next.
yeah,
Like where will be next.
when I was reading it, the book made me feel frustrated. Now, you may think, why did it make you feel frustrated? Because I got to a point in the book, maybe halfway through the book, when I kind of forgot what had happened. I couldn't remember what I had read. Like the baobab, the tree, the plant, something, what was the name of the plant? Bao, something, anyway. Baobab. Like when they were talking about this, I didn't understand. I was like, what? What's happening? Like I lost kind of, no, I didn't lose interest. I couldn't understand what was happening most of the time. I was like, I don't understand what's happening now. I just forgot everything. Like when I was reading, I forgot what I had read. So the next part was always like I was starting again, if you know what I mean. So I felt frustrated. I was like, what now? What next? It just, I couldn't continue to remember. Katrina. Somebody left. Katrina. Andrea.
I'm sleeping again.
Katrina, do you come to BOSS online activities and sleep? Okay, Leanne, hi. So, Leanne, I will answer this question first because it's similar to what I was just talking about. The question is, how do you feel about how the story was told? So, like I said, for me, I thought the way the story was told was frustrating. This is, oh, something is wrong with Katrina's computer. We can't hear you, Katrina. Okay, don't worry. I thought that the way the story was told for me was very confusing. I like things to be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. But I feel like this book was A, M, X, Z, Y, B, G. For me, it was like, blah, 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 blah. And I couldn't continue. I couldn't follow it. I couldn't follow it easily. For me, it wasn't too easy to read. How did you feel, Leanne, about like how the story was told?
So I think it was a little bit difficult to follow the story because first it was on the Earth and I was like, oh, and then it was in the universe, and I was asking myself, how did the man from the Earth all know these stories, or did I understand something wrong? But I like how he's always replaying that the prince never never stop asking the question if we don't have to answer or something just like this. And yes, I like that.
Okay. I'm going to ask Andrea because Andrea disappeared. Are you there, Andrea? Andrea? Amina, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Amina, did you read the book, The Little Prince?
Yes.
What did you think about it? How did it make you feel?
It was very happy, but finally was sad because the prince died.
Yeah, true. And what did you think about how the story was told?
The thought I'm a bad read this.
Okay. What did you think, Tis, about how the story was told?
So it was told very mixed up. So on one moment it was, I don't know, there, and then in the universe or in the desert, and after I don't know, on another planet where is I don't know, a businessman. I don't know, but it was very mixed up and yeah, confusing.
This is my problem. Anastasia, what do you think about how it was told?
I didn't have much trouble to read it, but I think that it's more simple to read this book in only one time because this story is sometimes a little bit confusing. If you skip 1 or 2 days of reading, you may don't understand what's happening. So I read it in one time and it was okay. But I think that if I read it in 1 week in separated days, it would be very difficult to understand. So yeah, I think that.
Yeah, I think this was my problem because I was reading it a little every day. For 1 week, I was reading every evening, and when I started to read again the next day, I couldn't remember what was happening. How long did it take you to read in one time?
About 2 hours and an hour, not a lot of time.
Does somebody have a child?
No.
Max, what did you think about how the story was told?
For me, the story was told well because I read it 2 days. I started to read it yesterday and I ended half an hour ago.
Okay.
And for me, it was okay.
Samuele, did you think it was written well? It was told well?
I think it was well written. Also, if the author passed from his story and his drawings, then he's on this desert, then there is the story of the little prince. But I think I understood these passages, so I think it was well written.
Okay. Misha, did you think it was told well?
Yeah, because I just take the book and read it at one time, so I I think Russian version is shorter because like I was on the English one. There's
Did you read it in English or in Russian?
27 chapters, and in Russian there is only 13. So,
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
So it's in Russian version is compacted and very good. Very good compact. How do you say that?
Which version
A complication, very good complication in Russian version.
did you read it in Russian or in English? Or both?
In Russian. And a little bit started.
Okay. Amina.
Yeah.
Amina, can you hear me? Guys, I'm going to mute everybody because I can hear babies talking and, well, babies can't talk, but, you know. And I'm going to ask Amina, where is Amina? Amina, who, 1 second. Hello, Amina. Hello, Amina.
What?
Hello. Amina,
Hello.
in the book, who was your favorite character and why?
Mine doesn't catch very well. I don't.
Pardon? I think, Amina, do you have a bad connection? Okay, I think so. Leanne, can you hear me? Leanne, who was your favorite character and why?
I don't know. I think the prince, because you know him the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simple answer, yeah, the prince. Okay, Tees, let me unmute everybody because now I have to click on everybody. Tees, who was your favorite character and why?
So I think the pilot, because yeah, he wasn't that strange, and yes, he was very simple, so it was easy to understand him, and yes.
Okay, Anastasia, your favorite character?
Mine is the pilot too, because like I felt like a little of compassion, because he had a dream of becoming an artist, and this dream was shattered by other people, and then he goes through like this whole like little prince stuff. So he goes through a lot of strange things, and then when this little prince died, like he had this painful memory, and every night he looks at the stars and think about it. So it's like a little sad, because he's not like the happiest man on the world, and he has gone through a lot. So I really like him.
Yeah, and like you said last week in your TED talk, follow your dreams. And this is what he did. Okay, Max, I'm very interested to know who your favorite character is, because when we had book club 3 weeks ago, guys, can you believe this? The last book club was 3 weeks ago.
My favorite character is Fox.
Because I was going to say, in the other book, your favorite character was Barry or Gary, and I was like,
I don't remember.
yeah, it was somebody I wasn't expecting. Who is it? It's Fox.
Fox.
Why?
Because I think that this fox was very interesting, and this chapter about this fox was nice written, and it wasn't like other chapters. It was very nice for me.
All right. Samuele, who was your favorite character?
My favorite character was the fox too, because it tells a lot about friendship.
Nice. Misha,
Yep.
who was your favorite character?
I don't know. I think his name is Lampman.
Lampman.
Yeah, the guy who was switching off and on the lamp on his planet, because he's funny and
What? Because he's funny.
yeah, and quite strange.
Let me try Amina again. Amina, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, I'm Kevin.
Hello, Amina. Who is your favorite character in the book?
My favorite stuff in the book is Maimon and the fox.
Why? All right. The connection is not very good. Okay.
Frozen.
Andrea, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Andrea, who is your favorite character in the book?
On the telephone.
The Little Prince.
Why?
Because I don't know.
Cool. Katrina, can you hear me? No. All right. Right, guys. About 20 minutes ago, Anastasia said something which I thought was very interesting. She said you can learn a lot of things from the book. So I would like this to be the next question. We will. Katrina, can you try to speak? Hello, hello. Hello, Katrina. Hello, Katrina. 1 2 1 2. No. All right. Andrea, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Did you learn anything from the book? And if yes, what did you learn?
No, I didn't learn anything from the book. I didn't.
You didn't learn anything. All right, let's ask Anastasia, because she was the one who said you can learn things from the book. What did you learn from the book, Anastasia?
I think that I learned something about friendship, because there's like this friendship between the pilot and the prince that like really random. Like they didn't know each other. They met each other in a difficult situation in a desert, and then became friends. And their memory will be in their hearts for all their life. Then I learned something about love, because the prince was in love with this rose, and when like the prince went away from this rose, he missed her very much, and she thought that even if like there are many roses in the world, he still loved that one rose, and so that she was like the most important person. I don't know, it's a rose, but person in his life. And then I thought about like how can something change your whole life, because the pilot like was like his dreams were not were shattered by the adults and didn't believe in all this magic stuff, because they like brainwashed him. And now that all these things happened, he maybe can think about the world in a different way. And yeah, I learned these things from this book.
Very good. When you started to talk and you said they kind of met in the desert and they didn't know each other, so you learned friendship and things like this. Do you think this is a similar experience to the first day in summer school?
Yes, there are many people that I met in this summer school, like during classes and during like the assemblies, and I still talk to some of them. So yeah, it was a beautiful experience, just like book.
Yeah, I always think it's funny. Like in summer school on the first day, I remember last summer there was one guy from Japan called Hibiki. Does anybody remember Hibiki? I think he came at the end of summer. He was from Japan and he couldn't speak any English, like nothing. He was the only student from Japan. From Arsene, maybe you should connect because you are the only person who cannot hear. Okay, and now you're chatting constantly in the chat box, so everybody can hear everybody. Only you cannot hear everybody. So maybe you should disconnect, not everybody. Okay, so try to disconnect and reconnect, and hopefully it will be okay. And stop chatting in the chat box, please. Thank you. And there was one guy from Japan who could. Is Misha okay? Oh my goodness. And he could not speak any English. There were no other students from Japan, and he was very, very shy on the first day. He was very nervous, and all of the staff, me and Sarah and the other guys, were thinking, oh, this guy, he's so kind of nervous. But then after 1 week, after 2 weeks, he was like the most popular guy in the whole summer school because he was always smiling. He was always very polite. He could speak no English, but he was very good at football. And with his house, he was always trying his best, always trying to help everybody and be polite. And I remember thinking, when he arrived, we were all, oh my God, he needs to go home. He's so nervous. He's so shy. He won't survive in summer school. And then after a couple of weeks, it was like, wow, this guy is amazing. Like he was the most popular guy in all of the school. So you think to when you first meet people like the pilot and the little prince of the desert, and you think you don't really know somebody, but then after some time, you realize like how amazing people are. You just need to give them a chance, kind of thing. Max, what did you learn from the book?
I learned from this book that respect to everyone and imagination. This test when this pilot, when he was 6 years old, showed this head, and he said that it's an elephant in a snake, and it learned me some imagination.
All right, very good. Tis, what did you think? What did you learn from the book?
So I learned from the book that there are, for example, 7,000 geographers in the world, or 900,000 businessmen. So there were very funny facts that I didn't know before.
Very interesting. Leanne, what did you learn?
So I think that everybody give their reasons, give their life a reason. So like the man on the different planets, like the one was doing maths all the time, and yes, I think that was it.
All right, Misha, what did you learn?
Because how do you say that? About that, we need to think about the things that are near to us. There is water going, but there is no rain.
It's raining here.
No, we don't have rain, but there is water going from a roof.
No. Okay, let's move on because I think.
Okay, yeah. I learned that we need to think about the things that are near to us, that we like, and we don't need to be afraid of that.
Very nice. Arsene, can you hear me and everybody now? Hello.
Yes.
Hey, you see? So you can hear us?
Yes.
Okay, good. Amina, can you hear me? Hello, Amina. Hi, Amina.
Yeah.
What did
Hi.
you learn from the book?
The book. I'm good because I'm happy because where chapters when wishes come true.
Wishes can come true. Very nice. That's a good lesson to learn. All right, guys. Final question. My computer is breaking. Samuel, I love your T-shirt.
Thank you.
What did you learn from the book, Samuel? I didn't ask.
I learned about friendship when there was the first when the man first met the little prince, and then when the little prince met the fox. Then I learned about happiness. As the little prince says, you have to do something that you love, or maybe do something that is helpful for people you care about.
Yeah, very good lesson. Any more? Does anybody want to say anything about the book? Any final things? No. Okay. I want to have a little think about next week. So we a moment ago we said that yes, we will continue next week. So I would like you guys to tell me if you have any ideas. What would you like to see on the program next week? Anybody have any ideas? Tees, do you have any ideas?
No.
Is there anything that we did? Because this is the last day of week 4 of Boss Online. It's gone so fast. So already we did 4 weeks of different activities. Is there anything that we did in the past that you would like to do again? For example, 3 weeks ago, we did films. 3 weeks ago, it was such a long time ago. Are there any activities that we did in the past that you would like to do again?
The quiz.
A quiz?
Yeah.
Quiz, yes, quiz.
I only remember, because I was only 3 weeks here, I only remember this quiz with the I don't know how to, where Blanca was so good.
Oh, the riddles.
Yes, that was so cool.
Yeah, but when Blanca's here, nobody can win.
Yes.
But we will do one moment, Alison. We will do a quiz next week. I will try and think of a different quiz, something different to what we did before. Yes, Arsene?
I would like to try again the Tech Talks. I like the Tech Talks.
The which?
Tech Talks.
TED Talks.
Yes.
TED Talks were great. I like TED Talks.
Yeah, me too.
And fun was this riddle quiz.
Okay. So something like TED Talks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
To think something like what we would do in the future, like some new technologies to work our fantasy.
So for something similar to TED Talks, raise your hand. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you know what I said we would do and we never did?
What?
Like we have book club, but movie club. We all watch a movie.
Oh yes!
Oh yes!
Yes!
Oh, we have to watch a movie now.
You want to do that, Tease?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, everyone wants.
Shall I choose the movie and then we will talk about the movie?
Okay.
Okay, so we still have 2 days. So we have 2 more activities.
Tomorrow and Sunday, yes?
What about something where you have to, I don't know, like build something or create something?
Okay.
Yes, that's cool.
What can you do? One of the best activities in summer school, which I really enjoy, is newspaper week, when the students have to make a newspaper. But I think it won't be the same here because
Maybe we can create something from paper or from Lego bricks or something like this.
I have a lot of Lego bricks.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I have a lot of Lego.
Misha, you will not be here next week. I'm sorry, because you start school again on Monday.
Yeah, I know.
So something, not something with Lego, kind of like when we did business week and everybody had to make an invention, something like this.
Oh yes, that was cool. It was really nice.
Something like this. I'm thinking like when you had to create something. So outside of this session, you have to build something.
Maybe an innovation which protects the environment. So I don't know.
Yeah, something like this. All right, build something.
Neil, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we have lessons tomorrow?
No.
Like class?
No. Saturday and Sunday now.
Okay.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we need one more activity, just something small, which will be on Monday.
On Monday.
Maybe like a debate about some topic, or maybe like since it's like the last week about this course, like debate. I don't know.
Or
Neil, maybe
sorry.
we'll
One moment, Alison. Sorry, Anastasia. Like a debate?
A debate about a topic like that you choose.
I liked when we did the environment and then we came up with the top tips.
Yeah.
Maybe we could come up with our top tips to like things to do at home during the coronavirus.
But maybe not at Monday because we must prepare to this.
But we can have a conversation, and then at the end of the conversation we can, okay, so this is what we can do, like things to do at home.
Okay.
Yeah. In your bedroom, in your kitchen, it could be number 1, learn how to cook. Number 2, something like this. Top tips to survive the quarantine. Something like this.
Top tip.
Yeah.
Eat a lot.
I have been eating so much.
Me too.
Leanne?
I just wanted to say that I enjoyed the game where we have to draw the pictures from other one. It was so cool.
Oh yeah.
Maybe when we have the time, a game like this again.
Okay. All right, I will have a think, guys, and I will send you an email later this afternoon with the program for next week, what movie we will watch. I'm just thinking about the project. Do you think with the TED Talks project?
TED Talks were one of the best.
You think?
Yes.
Do you think it would be better if you do your TED Talk live, or you create a video to show?
I think that talk live it will be better.
Because like last time we had some problems with sharing the screen, so maybe live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I will leave this decision to you guys. I will leave it to you. And I'm just thinking about one more activity. We do a very good activity in school. Usually it's in the last week and it's called the Big Challenge.
Huh?
everybody has to bring like a list of challenges. Like one of my challenges I always say is I think I did it last week or 2 weeks ago. Who can lick their own elbow? Because it's impossible.
Yes, it was this quiz.
Oh yeah.
Quiz.
All right, guys. I will have a think because so Monday we will have a meeting and we will have a discussion about our top tips to surviving the quarantine. Because now in England we have 3 more weeks. Tuesday a quiz. Wednesday. I think on Wednesday we will have the movie club.
Yes.
Thursday or Friday we will have TED Talks, and Thursday or Friday the other project where you have to build something and you have to present, like he said, something to protect the environment or something like this. I will have a think of a good idea for a project, because I think it's good that you can do something outside of these 1 hour sessions, that you could ask your parents, your brothers, your sisters to help. Okay?
Yes.
So you will send the program to the email, yes?
Yes, I will send it today. Guys, I nearly forgot. Can we take a photograph?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, what shall we do for the photograph today?
Maybe have we got some books?
Pretend to read a book.
I have one book.
Okay, everybody grab a book. I will go and bring a book.
Yes, I have.
My books are upstairs.
I've got one.
Yeah, boy.
Knowledge.
I have my
Knowledge. I need 2 hands so I can press. I need to press 2 buttons. I can't read a book. Okay, maybe I can read it like this. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys. What is my favorite band?
Oh, I have no idea.
Me too. It's impossible to guess.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend.
Yeah,
Have a great weekend.
weekend too.
Leanne, remember you have now finished your lessons with Sarah as well. So I'm going to send one.
Have a nice day.
Bye, Matt. Have a good day.
Bye. See you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Leanne, I'm going to send a certificate to your mother, an email, okay?
Yes. Bye.
With your certificate. Bye, Misha.
Bye.
Thank you very much. See you hopefully next week. Hopefully.
I hope so. Hopefully. Bye, Misha. Bye, Amina.
Goodbye.